Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Jade Empire Closed Fist walkthrough. We've got some dialogue here with By the Outcrier.
Always a pleasure to see you again. What can I do for the Imperial Champion? I know many people in the city, but it is impossible to know everyone. Who do you seek? I'm sorry, I can't say I know anyone by that name. Maybe you can look up at the Black Leopard School, across the waterway and up the grassy path. Speak with... Are you mad? No one simply speaks with Death's Hand. He is the commander of the Imperial Army and the Emperor's most trusted servant. No, you do not speak with Death's Hand, and even presuming that you are worthy of that honor is considered treason. I know you're new to the Imperial City, but the Lotus Assassins are everywhere. They do not tolerate treason or sedition, and casual questions can be viewed as such. There's almost always something happening in the city. There's word from the Scholars' Garden that some strange outlander has taken up residence there, causing quite the ruckus, as barbarians typically do. There's a rumor floating around that the Black Leopard School has been having some difficulties recently, feuding masters, that sort of thing. The Black Leopard School lies across the waterway and up the grassy path, if you're curious. Word has it there's going to be a new play happening sometime soon in the Golden Way district, over at the large pagoda on the left side of the road. It might not be ready to start yet, but it's certainly worth keeping an eye out for. That's all I can think of right now. There are several districts within easy walking distance. This area is the market district, and it is filled with all sorts of merchants and traffic. If you cross the waterway and turn left, you will soon come to the Gate of the Golden Way, a rich and luxurious place. The Golden Way is connected to both the Scholars' Garden at its far end and the necropolis, though no one would venture into those burial grounds without good reason. The Scholars' Garden is a wonder to behold. It is decorated with rocks taken from the Valley of Sprightly Stones. The finest minds in the Empire congregate in the garden. If you have a taste for history, the necropolis is accessible from the Golden Way as well. A city of the dead, the necropolis is filled with tombs of rich and poor alike. If you were wise, you would not look for the Lotus Assassins. They keep their secrets close, and even spreading rumors can catch their attention. No, I would never mean to... Look, I'll tell you what I've heard. There are rumors of a secret entrance into a fortress the Lotus Assassins call their own. The entrance may be in the necropolis, which is off the Golden Way. If you're smart, you'll go no closer to that place than this question. A pleasure to be of service. Enjoy your stay here.
I can't sell upgrades if I can't find supplies. I'm ruined. What? Oh, you're the one with the flyer, aren't you? Forgive my impertinence, but do you own that flyer, perhaps? I am Hingu, a mechanic and a businessman. I supply upgrades to people fortunate enough to have flyers. However, I have had some trouble obtaining parts of late. My previous associate went on a trip to retrieve valuable parts and never returned. I need someone brave, someone who is a capable pilot. The missions I have are dangerous, but the rewards are worth it. I will pay you good silver, and I can sell you parts for your flyer, to make it better.
What? Make it better? This is the finest ship of its kind. I should know. I made it. You're just a fix-it man. What would you know about ships?
I have been working on flyers since they first started appearing in the Empire. I take these rickety contraptions and make them into something amazing.
Rickety? There has never been a flyer more solid than the marvelous dragonfly. Rickety. Your wits are the only thing rickety around here.
As you say, all the more reason to work with me. If your flyer is truly that good, You'll have no problems. Very few at least. I have some supplies in the North Provinces that I need to pick up immediately. We've had trouble with bandits up there, so it might be tricky. If you could bring me those supplies, I'd have the parts necessary to upgrade your flyer. What do you say? Very good. Here's your wind map. It'll show you where to go. I'll also pay extra if you get rid of those bandits plaguing the area.
Okay, so obviously we had a ton of dialogue to get through there, but so By the Outcrier actually has a... he's actually pretty useful, to be completely honest. He will actually detail pretty much all of the like the side quests in the Imperial City. So he's useful in that regard, and then on top of that, you can intimidate him for like whatever 60 experience. So you know, always gonna go after that. I think you might get closed fist points for that too. I can't remember now off the top of my head, but I think so. But anyways, all right. So the next thing we're gonna do here is do the flyer mission or missions, I should say, for what is his name? And you know, these are kind of fun. I don't know. Okay, I think. Let's see here. I could have swore I lost this one a couple of times. As with the rest of the flyer missions, though, I highly recommend. Yeah, use this one. Highly recommend. You know, not only saving, but also if you do ever lose, don't use the retreat option. You know, once you start these, you really should finish them. I'm not sure if it's always the case that. Oh, I think I was right at the end there too. I don't know if it's always the case, but I think even with these ones here, you won't be able to continue on. Again, now I don't know if that's 100% true. I could be actually wrong on that, but I thought that once you started these, you needed to you know, actually complete them. Otherwise, you'd you know, miss out on any subsequent whatever missions. So again, I would say just, you know, do these if you're planning on doing these. Make sure you get them done, and don't. I should say, if you fail, you know, reload your game. And, I should say, back up. If you fail and you decide that you don't want to do that mission, then reload your game. Otherwise, you know, if you fail, just make sure that you go right back in and try until you're successful. So. As far as the rewards here, I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to ever buy any of the flyer upgrades, just because you don't really need them.
Whoa, that was
Man,
close.
I keep
We
getting
need to end
right to
this.
the end. That's a shame. But yeah, so anyways, like I was saying, and I think this is actually the hardest of the any of the flyer missions that I'll be doing now. But anyways, yeah, so you know, the actual upgrades themselves that you can get from Hingu, I don't find are worth it. I actually do like that you start out with the dual, whatever, the two-stream automatic fire. I actually really like that. I do think that the three-way shot, I guess it would be that upgrade, is actually worth using in this one, just because you have so many enemies flying in from so many different angles, and you know, having that kind of three-way spread shot is actually really good. And then on top of that, I think the three-way spread shot upgrade is actually, I think it's a little bit stronger. Like each of the bullets are a little bit stronger than these. Obviously, the fire rate isn't as good. Wow, I keep making it right to the end. That is upsetting. But alright, anyways, let's try this hopefully one last time, and I think this is it. And now, you know, I don't know if Grandmaster affects the damage here at all. It might, which might be why I'm failing so often. That, and I'm just bad, you know, there is that as well. But alright, anyways, we'll hopefully get it this time, because this is getting a little old. Cloud, actually, no, I have Mirage. I forgot to add that. Mirage is an interesting flyer upgrade that, I don't know, I might use it eventually. I haven't been using it though. I actually really like Shrieking Fury. I think that in combination is actually the best. Getting a little gross here. Getting a little low on health in there. Oh, here we go though. This is a new area. Now here, yeah, we're really starting to do some damage now. As far as these planes go, okay, and I think that's it. Yeah, finally, jeez. Mission complete. All right, so like I said, I think that was the only one that I had really any issues here of the of the next couple missions, but excuse me. But yeah, so anyways, like gosh, I feel like I keep bringing it up, but these actual upgrades that you can get here from Hingu, I don't think are worth buying. And then on top of that, they're expensive, and I actually like to use that money on some of the techniques that you can buy later on in the game from, I think his name is Zinbao. That's your, you know, whatever your merchant that you can get anywhere. But he's got some really, really expensive techniques that you can buy. Again, unfortunately, though, that it's not until, I don't know if it's Chapter 4, if it's Chapter 5, I'm not sure, I can't remember, but, you know, obviously not buyable quite yet, but, again, extremely expensive. But, alright, so the other good thing is you get some experience out of these, too, so that's always nice. And then I'm obviously going to save here.
You have returned, and in one piece, I see. Not bad. You brought back the supplies, and you took out a few bandits on your way. You can have a little bit extra for that. There were some great flyer parts among those supplies. Would you like to have a look at them? Or if you'd prefer, I could tell you about another mission I have for you. Yes, of course. I have some very interesting items now.
Alright, so you can buy a bar of nickeled iron from him as well as Tremor. Now, I don't need that bar of nickeled iron, I don't believe. No, I don't.
Excellent. I am most pleased. The prefect of Shandang County will be glad to hear he has an escort. His ships have taken a heavy toll lately. There are many raiders between here and the prefect's home, and his ship is intended more for luxury and less for war. Get the prefect home safely, and I will reward you well. The prefect has also told me to offer you extra silver for destroying as many of the raiders as you can. The prefect is anxious to be going. Here's your wind map, and remember, protect the prefect's flyer at all costs.
Okay, so we're gonna head into the next mission here. Anyways, so that bar of nickeled iron, there you only actually need 2 of them. Any additional bars will not be useful. The first one that I got was in Tian's Landing. I believe it was kind of in a, it was kind of like a back area behind the tea house. And the other one I grabbed, actually I bought from the blacksmith in town. So your second one, you can either buy it from that blacksmith or buy it from Hingu. It doesn't matter which one you buy. But again, don't buy a third one. It's not going to be useful. Those bars of nickeled iron are only used in the configurations in Lord Lao's furnace, and you know, again, there's actually only 2 configurations that use that. So buying a third will not do too good. But anyways, all right. So here's the next mission now. It looks like we're escorting another flyer here. I don't actually know if it can, you know, take damage or not. I actually don't think so. But who knows? Or maybe I just did a good enough job here to not have that happen. But again, this mission is actually pretty easy. So we just kind of use the same old tactics. As far as the upgrades, again, I generally don't use Cloudburst anymore. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there will be one of these missions coming up that I'll use it for, but I really haven't found another, you know, real good level where I really think it's worth using. Although now Mirage I haven't used at all either. So I guess, you know, there's that. There's our mission complete, though. That again, that one was just really easy. I'm always a little surprised at how simple that mission is. But hey, you know what? It's a good break from that last one. Being that, what was it? I failed. Was it 3 or 4 times? So, yeah. Again, nice little break there from the last mission. But all right. So Tremor was the first upgrade that we could have bought there. Again, I'm not going to bother with. I'll be honest. I think I tried all of them out at one point, but I never really thought that they were really worth buying. Especially over, some of those more expensive techniques that we'll be able to buy at the end of the game.
Excellent work. The prefect is happy to be home, safe, no doubt. I see you were able to dispatch a few of the raiders on your way. I'll top up your payment a little for that. Would you like to see some of my upgrades? Or could I interest you in doing another mission for me? Yet. I have received word that my associate is alive, if not well. He was shot down by Imperial flyers while retrieving some sensitive information. Fly to the destination on the wind map and destroy anyone who attacks you. Drop off these parts so my associate can repair his ship and return. The area you will be flying into is private land, and by right, only the Emperor's servants are allowed entrance. But there is a truth there that must be uncovered. Be careful. These Imperial flyers are extremely dangerous. Good luck.
Okay, so the next upgrade that you can buy there is, what was that, Reverse Tides? It just says that it slows down enemies for a certain amount of time. Again, I'll be honest, I don't think that that's useful. I'd rather just, destroy stuff. But again, who knows? Maybe that's actually useful for some of these missions. I'm not sure. But all right, so destroy all enemies, and I don't know, what is it? Save Hindu's associate or something like that. Looks like I'm gonna try to keep the shot here. I don't know if that's. It's usually actually not that great of an idea. I'm just lazy and I don't like to mash the button. So, I just like to just fly around and let the auto shot do its thing. Don't let them hit us. I just finished this thing. There we go. Alright, back to the spread shot. And, oh, back to auto again. So lazy. Here, unfortunately, it's not like, we're not getting much mana for each of these kills. So, unfortunately, we're not able to use Shrieking Fury as much as I'd like. Oh, I pumped a couple of missiles into that and didn't actually finish it off. But, alright, so that is another mission done. And, again, that one was pretty easy, too. Alright, so, I believe that mission there unlocks 2 upgrades, which is Firestorm and then I think it's Dragon's Wrath. Firestorm is basically an upgraded, or it seems to me an upgraded version of Cloudburst because it does damage over time. And then Dragon's Wrath, it says that it just destroys enemies. So I think that means it one-shots enemies. Again, that's I've never really tested that out, so I don't know how useful it actually is. But unfortunately, they're pretty expensive upgrades, so I'll skip those.
You've done it. Chang, my associate, is on his way back. Here, I owe you this and more. I regret I have no more missions for you, but I'm always here if you require upgrades for your flyer. Thank you again. Yes, of course.
All right, there you have it. That's Firestorm and Dragon's Wrath. Unfortunately, though, I am out of time. So as always, I hope the guide was helpful and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.
Hello again.